Okay, suppose you asked your company's internal chatbot a business question right now. What portion of your relevant documents, emails, or files could it use to actually answer that question? If you're like 70% of AI adopters, the answer, unfortunately, is less than half, because most companies say most of their unstructured data is undiscoverable and unusable. This lack of visibility into data makes your LLM chatbot no better than the proverbial blind man that touches just one part of the elephant. He lacks context and therefore he gets things wrong. This matters hugely to the success of AI. Your company's unstructured data, I believe, holds the proprietary context that AI agents need to deliver value, really understanding the pulse of the business and build competitive advantage. Without that context, many agentic AI projects fail. Merva Adrian and I explore this problem in our latest survey-based report, Harnessing Unstructured Data for AI Innovation. We assess the state of adoption, along with requirements, leading practices, use cases, and architectural approaches. Here are 3 findings that we believe every agentic AI adopter should study carefully. Finding 1, you need a semantic layer to feed your agents the diverse, unstructured data it needs, because that data resides in many formats and in many places. Merv and I found that 61% of AWS customers, for example, also have unstructured data on Azure. 48% have it on Google Cloud, and more than a quarter also have unstructured data on premises or in private clouds. So your proprietary context, in all likelihood, is going to be scattered across formats, teams, tools, and platforms. You really need a unified cross-platform semantic layer that can help your AI models and agents build meaning, topics, entities, ownership, relevance, and quality, no matter where the data itself lives. Because you really don't need smarter LLMs. What you need is an integrated, meaningful set of indicators about context. Finding 2, verify before you trust. We ask companies what they actually do to prepare data for AI, and 2 boring tasks lead the pack: classify and validate. The flashy technical step that everyone talks about, vectorization, sits way down at 17%. The implication here is that AI adopters, especially the mature ones, sort their data and check whether they can trust it before doing anything clever with it. As Sherlock Holmes once said, it is a capital mistake to theorize before one has data. So the real work isn't the AI plumbing. It's knowing what you've got and whether it's any good. That brings me to finding number 3, define what good looks like. We asked companies how they measure the AI readiness of their data. The top answers were accuracy, consistency, business relevance, and right up there, human validation. The implication is that there's no clean pass or fail rule for a messy email or a scanned contract. It takes judgment. People need to stay in the loop to understand how their algorithms are handling text, for example, deciding what's good enough. AI ready in this context is not a switch you flip. It's a probabilistic, often human judgment call. So what does all this mean? First, we recommend building an inventory before you automate. You can't feed a model or an agent data that you can't find. You need a rough map of where your useful documents live, and that'll become much more important to the success of your AI than the performance of the model itself. Second, classify and validate your data before anything else. If you skip those steps, you are training your AI, you are feeding it data that nobody checked. That's how you get confident, wrong answers. The third step is to make your expert humans accountable for the quality of AI inputs. So let's go back to that question you asked at the start. How much of your data could your AI actually use? If you didn't love your answer, then congratulations, you're in the 70%. The good news is that now you know exactly where to start. We're having a webinar on July 9th in which we'll explore the complete findings of this BARC research, and we hope you can join us.